sometimes we have a wrong desire. Sometimes we desire something for the wrong reasons. We think we want the relationship with that specific person, but actually our desire stems from wanting to be right and wanting validation for that what we think and feel. Sometimes we want something because it would look good on paper even though we have zero passion for it, like a career or a specific car or even an upgrade in lifestyle. Sometimes we want things because society, our community or family has been constantly yapping about it, and now we feel almost a sense of obligation towards getting this. For the most part, we want wrong desires because we do not want to be the odd one out. We have a strong sense of community and we want to belong. We do not necessarily want to be sticking out like a sore thumb. So whenever we dare to leave the realm of our community, family, friend group, work environment, wherever we are comfortable at, we easily get challenged into believing that we are now the odd one who goes against the grain. Example would be everybody in your friend group or family got married and start having kids, but you don't actually want to be a parent. You do not care for marriage or even relationships. Or everybody in your friend group or family is super successful and driven by the idea of accomplishing career goals, yet here you are and you would rather honestly, authentically, truly just be a stay-at-home mom. Whatever it may be for you, the second you start acting towards having something, not having something that's authentically you, but not necessarily in alignment with the community in which you are or from which you come from, you are faced by contrast, especially when your desire for greater change, different stuff, triggers fears and insecurities and feelings of inadequacy within others who are then projecting their crap onto you and being a constant nagging pain in your butt. As a conscious creator, your main goal should always be to follow the beat of your own drum without having to justify yourself in front of others. You should be selfish enough to predominantly care about your needs, what you want, and not what other people want for you or may think about you. Easier said than done, especially when we have a bit of a low, tainted, miserable self-concept, or when we have years and years of experience of people trying to control our lives and decisions for us. It's not always easy to clearly see what we are really after and what is really in alignment with our authentic self. So in order to change this, I have a very pleasant, fun, and quick and easy exercise for you that will help you decipher between all the chatter of the other people and society and expectations and blah, and the beat of your own drum. I invite you to take any desire that you want to manifest but that has not yet manifested in your life. Something that you've either been relentlessly working on but yet nothing has happened, or something that you wish in secret where you don't really dare to talk about it with other people. Can be anything. Set yourself a timer on your phone for 10 minutes. Within those 10 minutes, I want you to elaborately daydream about that desire fulfilled in great detail and considering all the potentially boring and mundane aspects of that. So if you, for instance, want to be in a relationship with a specific person and it just is not freaking materializing for you, you may have spent a great amount of time visualizing them coming in, them confessing their feelings to you, them apologizing, them reaching out, or even receiving a text message from them. Stop doing this. This is not necessary for this exercise. What is necessary for this exercise, however, is to go to the finished and manifestation materialization of that. So instead of visualizing the reconciliation or the getting together part, I want you to visualize actually living together with this person on a day-to-day basis, the boring everyday stuff. You visualize waking up in the morning next to them. You visualize who's gonna go take a morning. First, you're gonna visualize brushing your teeth, going to work, maybe texting with them while you're at work, coming back home, asking them how was your day, listening to them vent and bitch about a co-worker, then them asking you how your day was. Visualize having dinner together, visualize brushing your teeth again, visualize going to bed. Go into the detail, into the everyday, even boring, mundane stuff that you would really actually be living if you were with this person, and watch how you react. To give you another example, if you want to be your own boss and you want to have an empire of a company, you want to set your own hours and you want to be rich and successful, visualize yourself in your day-to-day life. What would that mean for you? How would a day like that look to you? Maybe right now you have a comfortable 9-to-5 job. Your life is looking very different right now from what it would be looking like if you were your own boss. What does it take for you to actually run a successful business? How is your day-to-day life actually looking? Really the boring, mundane aspects. Visualize them. Now here's how to use this visualization, because we're not using it for the sake of manifesting it. We are using it for the sake of figuring out where our subconscious human mind is in proximity to that what you want. Should it be very pleasant for you and very easy for you to completely get lost in that daydream? Should you may even feel like you want to stay in that daydream even after the alarm went off? Then congratulations. Your human self, your human logic, and even subconscious mind is fully on board with you having that. This is an authentic desire, and you are indeed meant to have that. Your soul or higher self or consciousness is fully in alignment, as well as your subconscious mind, your human logic, and your general humanness. All you gotta do right now is keep following that beat of your own drum. But should you find struggling during this visualization, should you find it easy to get distracted, should you find it hard to even conjure up this thing for at the very least 10 minutes, should you have distracting thoughts, jump topics, or if you're visualizing the reconciliation or a relationship with a specific person and your visual starts moving into an argument, into a scenario in which you feel tense or pissed or angry at that person, should you feel bored or maybe overwhelmed with the amount of responsibility if you're going for the money and the career, or should you feel like you are now trapped and your life is not really that what you wanted, or even should you get distracted by outside things happening, like somebody being at your door, your phone suddenly ringing, or the dishwasher giving you a signal that it's done with the washing cycle. Should you get distracted by any of these outside circumstances, you can know for a fact that this is currently not in alignment with you. This desire that you have right now is contradicting the human side of you, is contradicting your logic, is contradicting your subconscious mind, is contradicting your beliefs, and it may even contradict who you authentically are. Now, that does not mean that you cannot have that person or that career or whatnot, but what it does mean is that you need to reevaluate the actual desire. Because maybe you have decided that this person is in fact not a match to you. So maybe you actually want the relationship and that lifestyle, but the person needs to change. It needs to be somebody who's actually matching you. Maybe you want the money and the status and the success, but the career, the job, the being self-employed is actually not matching. Maybe you don't want that big fat responsibility and that I'm working 24/7 kind of lifestyle. Maybe it's better for you to be in alignment with having a very high paying job, or marrying rich, or inheriting a boatload of cash. You see, this exercise really helps you refining your actual desire so that you can stop fighting and forcing and struggling and efforting and trying to make it happen just to then be unsatisfied should it even manifest. And it also helps you figuring out who you authentically even are. So that's it. That's the entire enchilada. You do this 10-minute long daydream and you allow yourself to really evaluate Is this what I truly want? Am I in alignment with this? Am I authentic in this desire? Can I actually seriously imagine myself living like this, having this my standard? Yes or no? If yes, go ahead. Align your energy, focus on purpose, enjoy the ride. If no, refine your desire, change it, and only ever follow the beat of your drum. Your opinion counts. What you want for yourself, your preferences, that's what counts. And it doesn't matter what your mother or your siblings or your friends or co-workers or whoever it may be has to say about this.